Development. It starts with embryonic development, which consists of many different stages, leading up to a fully formed embryo. First off, there is the zygote. A zygote is a fertilized egg that is formed after one sperm cell out of millions penetrates an egg cell. This fertilizes the egg, and thus a zygote is born. Cleavage is when the zygote undergoes mitosis and continuously divides. The fertilized egg then reaches the 8-cell stage. Each of these 8 cells are called blastomeres. Cleavage occurs several more times until the morula is formed, which is basically a clump of blastomeres. These are the early stages of embryonic development. The resulting stage is the blastula. All of the blastomeres create a sphere with a fluid-filled cavity inside, known as the blastocoel. Another form of the final stage is the blastocyst, which applies to mammals. In these blastocysts, there are inner cell masses that eventually transform into an embryo. Following the blastula, the process of gastrulation occurs. This is where differentiation plays a major role in the embryonic development. Morphogenesis takes place and the zygote begins to change shape. Also, the inner cell mass forms a disc that will become the embryo. Cells at one pole migrate inward, and cells remaining at sides undergo infolding and rearrangement, resulting in a gastrula. This is a 3-layered embryo: ectoderm outer layer, endoderm inner layer, and mesoderm middle layer. Cell communication. As a recap of before, the sperm and egg cells send out signals to each other of their positional information to let the other know where they are so they can locate each other. As the zygote approaches the uterus, its surface molecules bond to those of the uterus and create a cell adhesion. Inductive signals allow cells to affect the development of another group of cells. There are 2 types of local signaling. One is paracrine signaling, where cells discharge molecules into the extracellular fluid towards target cells. The other is synaptic signaling, neurotransmitters released across the synapse between 2 cells. An example of long-distance signaling is hormonal signaling, where cells secrete molecules into the bloodstream to travel to target cells that are further away.